Alright guys, Kazoo71 here, back on Ark Survival Evolved on my playthrough for beginners on Extinction. I know Extinction's out on Ark Survival Ascended, so it makes this a little weird, but it's okay. Still working on this. Like I told you guys last time, I would show you guys what I was trying to do. If you watched the last episode, I found this new spot I wanted to build in, so kind of skip forward. I don't want to show you guys every little thing because it's boring as heck and just gathering stuff and things, but what I want to show you guys is I was trying to figure out how to build across this thing. Now, I have a couple of videos out I've done a long time ago on ramps, big ramps, and I think I did one on bridges. Anyway, I use the same kind of method on those guys. It's a pillar ceiling tile thing. So you build out, you build pillars down and ceiling tiles across. So I don't know why I didn't think of that when I'm doing this, but what I'm trying to do is try to use ladders, and I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I should have done a pillar. I don't know what possessed me to forget about the pillars. But the same method here, the ladders will work as well. They're just not as good. So what I was trying to do was trying to figure out how, and you guys are going to see how dumb I am this whole video. I'm going to show you guys how stupid I am because I should have used pillars. But I was trying to figure out how to make the ceiling tiles, the foundations and the walls connect so that would work, because if they connect it would work, but this will not work. So I should have done, like I said, the pillars. So going forward, way future episode, I may try this again, but right now I just want to show you guys what I was doing. So this does not work, by the way. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I finally figured out how to make it work, but it's not a good idea. And I decided not to do this because if my tribe mate or I accidentally picked up the wrong piece like this, we could destroy the entire building. So what I wanted to do was build across this thing and just make this huge base in the middle of that open spot up there, which would have been really, really cool. And I still might do it, but yeah, it's not a good idea because of the way this works. Now, if you guys are playing on Ascended, which a lot of you guys probably are, playing on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, you're probably playing on this stuff. These platforms and the sanctuary do not look the same anymore. It's the same stuff, but they added a lot of foliage and stuff on the bottom, a lot of like broken pieces of metal everywhere. They added some structures up here. So this area I'm building at on Ark Survival Evolved is extremely flat and kind of straight. You guys will see what I mean by that in a bit. Yeah, on Ark Survival Ascended, it's not the same. So you can't build what I'm trying to build here. Anyhow, ladders and ceiling tiles. Ceiling tiles, foundations, and walls are not the way to do this. So what I'm using is I'm using 3 mods on my map, so you guys know this is on Ark Survival Evolved. Let me say that again. Different Ark Survival Ascended. So I'm using the awesome spyglasses you guys can see on the bottom left. You see what I'm doing? But the pieces I'm using are called superstructures. That's why you see the SS. Structures Plus and then Superstructures, those are the 2 mods. So Structures Plus came out first, and then Superstructures took over when he stopped modding, and then Structures Plus decided to start modding again. So Superstructures is going to be coming out fully on Ascended eventually. It's not yet, so eventually it will be. But what I'm doing here is I'm trying to lay down these foundations down so that I can build across. So we'll get this set up in a certain way, that way they will connect. What I'm trying to do is make a line, and like I said, I don't know why I didn't think about this. This should be ceiling tiles and pillars at the bottom, not foundations, because they don't snap right. But as you can see, I did make it work. So I'm back up at the top here, and I'm snapping these ceiling tiles across. So as long as I have the foundations on the bottom that are connected by that ladder, it's not connected. Look at this stupid scout right here. Hello, Mr. Scout. What are you doing here? You look like you're stupid. You're AI generated dummy. Let me see what I can do here. Let's hit you a couple times. Or once. What happened? Where'd he go? Where you at? Oh, there he is up there. Hello. Come here. Let me try to shoot you with a crossbow that I'll never hit you. Bob and weave, bob and weave. You can never hit these guys like this. Maybe a shotgun would work on these guys. I tried hitting them with a crossbow. I tried hitting them with a long neck rifle. It don't work. Anywho, going forward, guys. So what I'm trying to do is just back up top, try to go across there with that, and then I realized that the ladder is connected to that wall. So if I snap that ladder off, the whole thing is going to come tumbling down. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to adjust this. I'm going to use a hatch frame, and we're going to try to use this hatch frame with these ladders, and we're going to try to see if that'll make it snap, and then I could cover the hatch frame up and keep it like secure. See that? Whoops. So that just proved to me right there that the whole structure that I was building was based on that ladder. So just kind of going forward here, guys, I'm going to try it with this hatch frame, like I said. Throwing these ladders down all the way to the bottom. Get them down to the bottom. I kind of sped it up a little. Take this ladder down. Taking these foundations out. And I'm going to work on this new one and see if this is connected. And then maybe, like I said, make a box around it to try to protect the ladder. But, God, like I said, this should be pillars. I don't know why I was thinking ladders, man. I don't know what I was doing. I've done so many videos and made comments to people so many times on how to do this, and then here I am trying it with a ladder and not a pillar, man. This is dumb. Pillars and ceilings. You want to know what I mean? Go look at one of my videos on the super ramp or when I build bridges and stuff. I don't know if I need to make one on a bridge. I should do that sometime. I did one on Crystal Isles. I got this one spot I did this huge bridge on. I also did one on Fjord too. I can show you guys what I did. But you see I'm trying to snap these pieces, and you see it won't snap. And this is a glitch. Like, it's showing green, but it's actually red. I don't know why it was showing green like it should snap. So I just keep jumping from the bottom to the top, as you guys are seeing. So showing you guys what I'm putting down there. Trying to get these ceiling tiles where they need to go. They're showing green like they should snap, but they're not snapping. Nowhere. So the whole thing's messed up. Extinction probably has some glitches in it. Going back to the bottom here, we're going to try to build this ladder in a different spot, maybe, because that ladder on the hatch frame is not connecting. What I was hoping was, as I put the ladder down and I put the foundations on the bottom, that I could connect the wall to it and use the wall as the snap point. These things have to connect. The top has to be connected to the bottom somehow. So the ladders do work as a connection. The walls do not work. Yeah. I thought they might, but they don't. So if you build from the bottom up, it might work. I don't know, but I highly doubt it, because I believe I tried and I cut this part out of the video where I kind of moved the foundations on the bottom over a little bit. Then I built the walls up instead, and then I tried to build it from the wall, if you know what I'm saying, instead of the ladder, and that didn't work either. So I took that ladder down because that wasn't working, and we're going to try it like this now with the ladder on the side. Take this one out. We don't need this one. And what we're going to do is I'm going to speed this up. We're going to build it to the top again like I just did. Once we get to the top, we'll connect it up there, and then we'll try to do it from there. So just like you said, just speeding up a little bit here. So once you get to that top part, boom, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to see if these go out again, and they do. It's because of the ladder. It's not because of the walls. I don't know why the walls don't work. It's the ladder. So a ladder or pillar connect. The walls, for some strange reason, are not connecting right. Now watch. I took that ladder out. Check it out. Take one more out. Watch this stuff fall. Boom. I couldn't hear it fall, but it did not work. So that ladder had to be there. And for some strange reason, taking the first ladder out did not matter. But taking that second piece out, and it just broke it again. So jumping again, trying something different here. This time we're trying another ladder in a different spot, and we're going to try to move this over a little. So I'm trying to use those walls over there. Did not work. So I'm trying to do a whole fresh one just to the left a little bit. So I moved on the top, I moved the foundations over a little bit and just started another one with another hatch frame to see if this would work. And then we're going to kind of just boot this over, scoot this over a little. Like I said, stupid. I don't know why I keep trying this, because this does not work. And these things are going in. By the way, if you want to know why this is because I have obstructions turned off. A lot of people like that video I have out on that. So if you're curious of why I can place stuff in the ground like that, it's because of the obstructions. So go watch that video on obstructions. Anyhow, like I said, I was trying to make a little box around it. I was going to protect this for me and my partner so we could do this. And then we could have this thing protected. As you can see, it looks totally stupid, but it didn't matter. I was going to have like a pillar box all the way up. Should have used stone pillars. But you can see I do have it. I did get it to work. So the ladder worked, and I got, as long as the ladder is connected to the bottom foundations and the top, then it's connected. So it did work. I was thinking it was the wall, but once again, it's that ladder. I don't know why I keep thinking it's the wall. The wall don't work. It's the ladder. But as I said, I got to thinking about this, and I decided that at this point that it's not a good idea because, like I said, me or my tribe mate accidentally pick up one wrong piece of that ladder or something. We make a mistake, and everything falls down. So I didn't want to build it up here because of that. But I'm going to try something else. I'm going to get back on here, and then, like, future episode here, several down the road here. I got some other recordings I did, but several down the road. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try this with pillars and see if it works, since I'm stupid and I forgot that pillars are what you got to do. We'll try it. Because I have the ceiling tiles down, but we're going to bump it up, and I'm going to see it the other way. So eventually I take all this stuff down. But I want to show you guys. I mentioned this last episode that this spot I'm in looks pretty darn straight, but it's really not straight. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So you can see there's a little line there where that little lip goes up like a median or something, and then a flat part. So I tried to line the foundations up with that. And as you go, you can see it starts to eventually creep into that median part or that little edge part. So not very straight. There's lines on the ground there. They kind of look straight, don't they? So I'm trying to line one up with that line this time. Let's see if that works. Oops, I got them in my hotkey. Forgot. All right, so we're going to try to line it up with this line here. Let's see if this line will work. Pretty darn straight, right? I can never get it perfectly straight. And a lot of people are like, use a ladder to get it straight. Okay, you got to have the first pieces straight to be able to use a ladder to straighten out the other pieces towards the first piece you put down. You can't just throw a ladder down and all of a sudden everything's straight. That's not how it works. The ladder trick is like lining things up in the background. But I have superstructures on, so everything auto snaps. You can have it auto or manual snap. So if you have it on the auto part where it just snaps, it'll be perfectly straight no matter what you do. But this part is really difficult because it's not straight. So what I want to do here, since I've changed my mind, we're not going to build over that ledge, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build like a wall around the edge so that none of my dinos accidentally walk off the edge. And then I'm going to build our base into the wall. So our base will be connected to the wall. I've always wanted to do this. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take me a long time to do it. I won't show you guys all that because it's boring as heck. No one wants to watch somebody build stuff. Unless you're doing like a live thing like one certain YouTuber does. He's really good. I like his stuff. But I just don't, I don't do those kind of videos. But you can see it's going crooked a little bit too. You see how it's going off again? So it's just, no matter what I do, man, this thing just goes crooked. I cannot get it straight. It just gets too crooked and it starts to go off the edge. And then look, so if I'm going to line them up, you see how far it's going into that now? Each one goes a little bit further. So it's just the angle, man. I can't get the angle correct because the actual pieces that I'm trying to put it on, or the actual foundation that I put it on, this piece of the sanctuary, is not straight. So no matter how well I straighten it out, it's not straight. So jump forward again a little bit here. Just want to show you guys the end part so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm slow this down right here so you can see what we're going to do. I got it lined up enough. We're going to use this. I'll make this work. But that's kind of where we're going to end this, guys. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. And now what I want to do is I want to keep that where my wyvern is here. I want to make sure I have enough room for the wyvern or any other dinos to walk around the building. So I don't want to make the building too long across. I could put behemoth gates, but I don't want to. I just want to leave it kind of open. So I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to put it over here. I think that's plenty of room there for those things to walk in front. And that'd be wide enough building. We don't need the building too wide. Got plenty of room. I might go out one more. We'll see. But there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Sorry I rambled about building, but I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.